Hi, I'm Dr. Katie Rothas, and I'm the Dental Director here at Whitney Young Health. And in honor of Pediatric Oral Health Month, I'm going to spend a little bit of time today talking about why we need to brush our teeth 2 times a day. Now, whether you're an infant and just getting your first teeth in the mouth, or you're an adult, everyone needs to be brushing their teeth twice a day for 2 minutes at a time. And this is important because in the morning we have to do it after we eat. Overnight you didn't really do much, especially if you brushed your teeth right before bed. So other than having some bad breath, brushing your teeth first in the morning, while important, you're getting fluoride introduced to your teeth. It's more important if you eat breakfast in the morning and then brush your teeth. Now, I know some of us don't eat breakfast. Maybe it's just a cup of coffee. But it's really important, whatever we do in the morning, we want our first toothbrushing to occur after that first meal or first beverage of the day. And then, again, because we don't want food sitting on our mouth. Anytime we have food or liquid sitting in our mouth, a couple of things happen. One, decay likes to grow in what's called an acidic environment. And an acidic environment is something that things like sugar and things like acid from your coffee can cause your acid level in your mouth to lower. So if you haven't been eating or drinking, baseline, we're at what's called a 7. When we eat something or drink something, our baseline number goes down to a 2 or like a 3 or 4 or 5, depending on what we're eating or drinking. So when our environment starts to become more acidic, the bacteria that cause cavities become more active and they can thrive in that environment. So by brushing our teeth, drinking water with our meals, that's going to help bring us back up to that neutral 7 and prevent those bad bacteria from being able to cause cavities in our mouths. Same thing at nighttime, we want to brush our teeth before we go to bed, because guess what? You've probably eaten at least 3 meals during the day, and then you've also, maybe you've had some snacks. And so if we don't brush our teeth before we go to bed, whatever we ate or drank in the day is just sitting on our teeth. Whether that's in between the crevices, whether that's in the little grooves on the teeth if we ate something sticky, or like our chips or our crackers, and things like that. So it's very important before we go to bed, we have to clean off all that junk on our teeth and in between our teeth. Because if we don't, the bacteria that cause cavities, they're nighttime creatures. They thrive while you are sleeping. They become most active during the nighttime when you're sleeping. So if we're leaving food and things, they have a party, they have a feast, and they're going to eat all the food that we left on our teeth. And then, like we do when we eat, we then go, it gets flushed out of our system. They essentially will then poop acid on your teeth after eating the food you left them, and that's what causes the cavities over time. So that's why it's very, very important that before we go to bed that we are brushing our teeth. Now, whether you're an adult or a child, sometimes people like to sneak snacks at night, or if we're, an infant, or, sometimes some people still give milk to their kids during the nighttime to help them still soothe and go back to sleep. That sugar from that milk or that snack is, again, sitting on the teeth, and then all that bacteria in the mouth can then take that as their food and then cause cavities to form. So it's very important, if we're getting up in the middle of the night to have a snack or to do that feeding, ideally we want to brush the teeth. At a minimum, we want to at least drink water to flush some of that stuff out, even maybe rinse with some mouth rinse for adults. Kids, they're not really coordinated to rinse with mouth rinse, so getting that water in the mouth to rinse all that food and drink out of there is going to be really, really important. But ideally, after dinner time and up until bedtime, we just want kids to be drinking water, just as an added thing to make sure that anything that was left in the mouth is just being flushed out of there.